Welcome back to more exciting Xenosaga. Today is going to be a very story-heavy episode, so I hope you can deal with all of the cutscenes. And yeah, that's about all I have to say, so please enjoy the episode, and thank you all for your continued support. There's going to be a lot of cutscene moments, so I won't be talking for a while. Hope you guys enjoy.
What a mess. Whoever it was, they sure went all out. You think there's anything left out there? Hey, Tony. How long before the Federation gets here?
Well, let's see. The last SOS went out a half an hour ago, so... We've probably got at least 3 hours, right? No sign of any nearby ships either, right, Hammer?
Yep. We're the only ship within a 5,000 light-year radius.
All right. That should be enough. Let's grab anything that looks salvageable.
You know, Captain, I realize the deadline for paying back Master Guinan is right around the corner, but don't you think this is a little risky? I mean, if the feds find us out, we'd be lucky to get 10 years.
That's if they find out. You know the feds aren't gonna patrol all the way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I just don't like the idea of feeding off the dead. I mean, what are we? Space jackals? Vultures? Hyenas?
You moron. What kind of metaphor is that? Don't be comparing us to extinct animals. You'll jinx us. We're recyclers, damn it. Environmentally friendly space recyclers.
Master Guinan told us to stay away from any side jobs, remember? He said it hurts the Foundation's image. I don't know. Oh ho! We got a wrecked ship here, 3 o'clock. Looks like a Ganymede class.
Nice work there, Tony. Good thing we were tapping the UMN emergency channel. Come on, pull in close, hurry.
Yep, we're vultures.
What was that?
Spectrum matches up perfectly. It's a geocrystal.
All right, not bad. Let's start with that one.
Ugh! That's not a geocrystal, you idiot! It's a corpse!
Well, what'd you expect? This is a battlefield. It's no big deal. Don't bother wasting fuel. Just keep going and let it bounce off.
You're kidding, right? My dead grandma told me to be respectful of the dead. Sorry, but I don't want any bad karma. You do it, Captain.
You moron. What? Is that your grandfather out there? Don't be ridiculous. Just shut up and keep moving.
Man, not again. Captain, this is so typical of you, making us do all the dirty work.
You moron! What the hell are you doing? I said bounce it off!
Well, don't look at me. It got stuck on its own. It's not my fault.
Whatever, just get rid of it.
Hey, it's a girl. She might be cute, you know?
My ass, you sicko. Who the hell cares how she looks? She's dead.
Exactly. Besides, she's facing the other way. It's a shame we can't meet face to face.
Ah!
Please open your communications line. I need to speak with you. Frequency 2020.
Ah, a talking corpse!
You moron! Open your eyes! That ain't no corpse!
This ain't happening. This ain't happening.
It's a Realian, or a cyborg, something like that.
But I've never heard of a Realian that can operate out in space.
Well, it's probably a military robot or something. Just open the channel. I'm Captain Matthews of the tramp freighter Elsa. We received your SOS signal earlier. It happened to be within range of our navigational path, so we rushed here to your rescue.
Huh? Rescue? Oh!
So, is there anything we can do to assist you?
What do you mean, rescue? What about our side job?
Relax, you moron. We're gonna grab what we can while taking care of this little rescue. With this mess, I bet there's no one left alive anyway.
I will make this brief. I request that you gate jump to 2nd Miltia immediately.
Say what? Oh, yeah. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. We can't leave yet. We still got work to do. And besides, 2nd Miltia? Have you any idea how much it would cost to travel that far?
There is no need for concern. We will cover all UMN gate fees incurred.
You expect us to believe that? Even if that were true, we've got other business to attend to right now. We don't have that kind of time.
My time is limited as well. Failure to comply will result in the destruction of this window.
Go ahead, give it a try. The Elsa's forward window can withstand direct hits from debris as big as 6 millimeters. Punch from a girlie like you wouldn't even dent.
One more strike and this window will shatter. It appears that none of you are wearing spacesuits. Keep in mind that I am making this proposal with goodwill. I could just as easily toss you out into space and take over the ship.
Okay. We'll do it. Don't be so rash.
Had you accommodated me from the outset, we would have saved 1 minute 45 seconds. I am coming on board now. Please open the cargo bay.
Yeah, right.
One more thing.
What?
Do not accelerate in an attempt to knock me off. If you do so, I will destroy the engine and the entire ship with it.
She's got us, Red.
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, Captain, I've got someone on the open channel.
Who could it be? Survivors?
Oh. Hold on. I'll put it on the speakers.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
Hello? Anyone? If anyone is scanning this channel, please help! Come on, Chief, you give it a try.
Don't worry. A rescue ship will come for us eventually. I'm more concerned about Cosmos. Now, where could she be?
How would I know? Besides, we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, the Gnosis might still be around.
I'm not worried about that right now. We have to retrieve Cosmos.
Forget about Cosmos. What about us? If I knew this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have let everyone else go first. Maybe they're still around. You think?
I can't believe you. Alan, how can you be so insensitive after all that's happened?
What do you mean? Of course I'm traumatized. Chief, that was really uncalled for. Do you think that I'm an emotionless android? For you to even think that is the most traumatizing thing of all.
No, I never said anything like that.
You just did! You think I'm an android, don't you?
What the hell? Huh? Hey!
Xian.
Cosmos? Cosmos, is that you? Where are you right now?
I am on board a civilian ship passing through the area. Please remain at your current locale. A Federation rescue vessel should arrive soon.
Remain here? Cosmos, just what are you up to?
I am commandeering this ship to go to 2nd Miltia. These are my orders from headquarters.
You're going wait a second! What about
Unfortunately, you were not mentioned in my orders. Therefore, this mission takes priority.
Oh, I see. What, you expect us to sit here and wait for the cavalry?
That is the logical conclusion.
Wait a second! What guarantee do we have that the Federation will dispatch a rescue? What if no one comes? The two of us will starve to death inside this pod. You can't do this!
Actually, suffocation would come first. Your air supply will be depleted in 46 hours.
Oh, in that case, suffocation?
That is correct. But there is a 96% probability that a rescue vessel will arrive within 15 hours. Your chances of survival are high, but this is not a certainty.
But...
There's no way I'm going to allow this. You cannot act on your own, Cosmos. Bring us on board immediately.
There is no time for this. I am signing off. Shion, Alan, please take care.
Now just wait 1 second, Cosmos. You better bring us on board, or I'll open the hatch. You hear me?
What? What are you doing, Chief? Please, don't do anything crazy.
Be quiet, Alan. Listen to me, Cosmos. You know what'll happen if I turn this lever, right? Doesn't this go against your directive? After all, you're supposed to bring us back alive. Am I right?
You are delaying me from my mission. I suggest you do as you please.
Cosmos! You don't believe I'll do it, do you? I'm serious, you know.
Ah! She's really gonna do it!
Why not help her? Sounds like she means it.
Hey, Chaos, you're up.
With all this racket, who could sleep? So, is that okay with you? Well, it looks like she doesn't have any objections. So it's all up to you, Captain. What do you say? Think we ought to rescue them?
Well, if you say so, sure, I don't mind.
Tony?
Excuse us.
I'm Captain Matthews.
My name is Shion Uzuki, and I'm from Vector Industries' 1st R&D Division. And this is my coworker, Alan Ridgely, who also works in the same division. We do apologize for all the trouble our errant Cosmos may have caused you. Come on, Alan. Show them your gratitude.
Right. Thank heavens you were around to rescue us. We almost became space dust out there because of my stubborn boss here. Ah!
You ought to save your thanks for Chaos over there. We were just gonna leave you and fly on out of here.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Chaos.
No, don't mention it. After all, we all need a little help sometimes.
Yeah. He often saves our hides too. So, we can't turn him down when he asks for a favor.
I see. That reminds me. Hey, Cosmos. And just what do you think you're doing? You left us and then tried to go to second meal ship by yourself. Maybe your OS is malfunctioning or something.
Yes, that is possible.
By the way, What were the orders from HQ?
Captain Matthews, may I use the maintenance lab next to the hangar?
Just a second, Cosmos.
Yeah, sure. What for?
Cosmos?
Due to the limitations of the test-juice condenser, my energy reserves are almost depleted. I wish to receive a co-generator bypass in order to replenish them.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Answer me, Cosmos!
So, you'll cover the bill, right?
Yes.
Cosmo!
Xian,
Yes?
my sensors appear to be malfunctioning. Please adjust them before we disembark at our destination.
Why should I?
Please, Xian. This is part of your job, is it not?
I'm terribly sorry. The girl is just so stubborn. I do apologize for all the trouble she's causing.
It's all right, I'm actually enjoying it. This ship's much livelier with more crew members.
You got that right. We can always use some more women around here. How about it? Once we arrive, how about you and I get a suite and settle in with a nice bottle of wine?
What? Hey!
Sure.
All right, that's enough, Tony. Never mind her, at least she's a real girl. The other one's not even human, she's battle weaponry.
You think so, huh? She appears to be just like any other human to me.
Captain, any chance of stopping at Sinir?
That's en route on the column. 3 or so days from Italia. If that's your destination, sure, I can do that.
I see. And the fee?
Today just ain't my day, and getting greedy now won't do me any good. I'll just put it on the tab.
I appreciate it.
Ah, don't mention it. You're a Marine. Let's just chalk it up to my bit of charity for the Corps.
No!
Gnosis!
I knew it! A couple of them are still lurking around.
Ah! It's coming in!
Son of a bitch!
Chaos!
I know.
Chaos!
It's okay.
The Gnosis!
What did he just do?
Well, that's what I meant when I said he looks out for us.
Looks out for you? How did he just do that? I've never heard of a human that can defeat Gnosis.
There are those who draw well, and those who run fast. Hammer's navigational skills are top-notch, and his knowledge of the net is vast. Tony's helmsmanship skills are unrivaled. No one even comes close. Or so he claims. The captain? Well, no one holds a greater amount of debt than the captain.
Ah, yes. Hey, wait a second.
I believe everyone has at least one skill that they excel in over all others. It's something that defines who they are. Xion, what is it that defines you?
Huh? Me? Well,
It's the same for me. It's just something I can do.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
I see. Right. I think I get it. It sort of makes sense when you put it that way.
Yep, that's how it is.
That's all that... What the... How can you be convinced by that? That was a gnosis, Chief. A gnosis!
Well, Captain, we better head for our destination before she throws us off the ship. The girl seems to be a stickler for schedules and all.
Man, oh man. So much for my grandiose plans. After this job, I was supposed to pay off my debts, then head to Keltia to see the Seraphim sisters live in concert.
Bah, you owe Master Guinan too much. You'll never pay it all off. And man, the Seraphim sisters again? You're really hot for them, aren't you?
Captain, you don't actually have to go all the way out to Keltia. Why don't you just connect to the UMN and watch it later?
You moron. Getting a visual feed is nothing compared to immersing yourself in the real thing. There's a world of difference between the two. It's all about reality.
Who are you kidding? It's all the same. Your brain can't tell the difference.
Why, you... Hurry up and take us out of here.
All right, roger that.
Well then, I'll take Shion and the others to their rooms.
That's very kind of you.
All right, you do that. Damn. Today's been one hell of a day.
Master Wilhelm, I have a report from Cosmos. Xian Uzuki and Alan Ridgely have both joined up with Cosmos.
I see.
This is fortunate, especially since there's an unidentified ship closing in on the battlefield.
And if the ship were to threaten the girl, Cosmos would protect her. Is that not right?
Yes, that would be the prime directive.
Either way, it was a wise decision to pull back Cosmos. There's no need for us to continue serving them or the Federation any longer. Besides, the data for the Rhine Maiden is now complete. All phenomena are moving forward as specified by this compass of order. As for the rest, gather the necessary factors and wait for the other one to awaken.
Okay, so we did no gameplay, but now we have another prompt to save again. So let's talk a little bit about what just happened. Alright, so Cosmos wants to go to Second Melchia for some reason, so she gets the help from the civilian ship that has Matthews, the captain. He has his iconic I am a boozer hat. Hammer, the, one of the guys that helps, and then Tony, the navigator. And then you have Chaos, who was also on board the ship. And Chaos' explanation for why he could touch and defeat Gnosis is that he's just really talented. Amazing. Isn't that great? I love that. So, yeah, Chaos is one of the characters that is important throughout the series, as you might imagine. We also just met Wilhelm. He's also going to be important throughout the series. I don't know what's up with him yet. We don't have a lot of information about him yet. But I'm sure we'll get some more soon. We also saw a lot of really funny dialogue. This game has really, really good dialogue, as I'm sure you just saw. Like, so many, like, really funny moments and everything just in that 20-something minute clip of stuff. Yes, it might have been 23 minutes, but it was a good 23 minutes, alright? It was a good 23 minutes, and now we got more. Let's go.
What's 1.5 billion people to us?
They're innocents. Surely they deserve more respect.
Respect? For what? Save your philanthropy for someone that cares. The experiment may have been a failure, but I've taken steps to recover the emulator. If the need arises, I'm not against using the original either. All we have to do is repeat the process until we get results. Is this all too much for your conscience to bear, Pellegrini? In that case, feel free to reveal everything and wait for your death sentence.
What about you?
Me, tried in a court of ignoble commoners? Don't make me laugh. We are the ones who determine life or death. But wait. Pellegrini, are you telling me that you've forgotten everything we've been striving for these past 14 years?
Commander Margulis.
What?
A message from Lieutenant Commander Vanderkamp, sole survivor of the Vanguard Force. The unit was decimated. The Zohar emulator unsecured.
Where's the Zohar now?
Location unknown, possibly seized by the Gnosis.
I see. Notify the 474th Spec Ops Fleet. We may need to implement Plan 31. Have them stand by in the specified coordinates for further orders.
Yes, sir.
So, what can you tell us about this man?
He was a Special Forces agent with the Federation Police, a counterterrorism specialist. Of course, that was over 100 years ago. Now he's a cyborg working freelance missions.
A cyborg? How anachronistic.
He's a relic from the days when they reanimated the dead. They didn't have disposable realians like we do now.
Well, he's certainly got quite a resume.
Rumor has it, he deliberately seeks out missions with low odds of success.
Is he insane, or just fascinated with death?
Well, he's been given a clean bill of mental health. It doesn't look like he does it for the killing.
Humph. Advances in science have placed thousands of drugs on our shelves. And yet, we still let psychiatrists wield their influence over us. They use these assessments to validate their existence. I don't believe them one bit.
Well, he's got an extremely high success rate. I think he'll be fine.
Sir, he's here.
Show him in. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
Ziggurat 8, isn't it? Upon your death in TC-4667, you donated your body and chose to become a product of Ziggurat Industries.
That's correct.
Have you heard about the mission?
No.
Recently, we received information that a certain armed group has shown signs of resurgence. This same group was responsible for the events that took place 14 years ago.
The UTIC organization?
That's right. The information we've received from our independent sources has helped to identify the location of the UTIC organization's hideout.
This structure was originally a shrine for some long-lost ancient religion. It was eventually abandoned and remained uninhabited for centuries.
So, you want me to infiltrate and collect information on the group?
If that was all we needed, we would have left it to our intelligence agency.
Actually, to put it simply, we need you to rescue someone and return her to her rightful place. And technically, she's not human.
Just tell me what I need to know. A child? Is she a civilian?
She's a Realian, a 100 series Realian. You've heard of them?
The 100 series observational Realians, built specifically to combat the Gnosis. I've heard rumors of them. But I didn't know they were disguised as children.
Is this the first time you've seen the real thing?
Yes. But isn't Vector already mass-producing them?
This is a prototype. It will serve as the model for all future 100 series observational units.
So, what you're telling me is that securing this little girl takes priority over all else, right?
It helps that you're a quick study.
So, will you take the mission?
A cyborg has no rights. I cannot refuse your request. I will analyze the situation and let you know what weapons and resources I need. I don't mean to demand any compensation, but may I make one request?
Go ahead.
After my return, I ask that you eliminate the neural memories residing in my brain from my previous life.
That's not a problem. But it could be a difficult procedure with a body as outdated as yours.
Add as many synthetic parts as necessary.
What an odd request. These days, Realians are clamoring for human rights, but here's a man who wants to become a machine. All right, we'll make the arrangements.
Thank you.
You can get the specifics from her, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi, later.
Well, well. He didn't die in the line of duty. It says here he committed suicide. One shot in the head from his beloved pistol.
Did you say suicide? Can we entrust the 100 series to that man? What if his self-destructive tendencies arise?
Not to worry. He's been equipped with a safety mechanism which prevents him from hurting himself or abandoning his mission. He was brought back to life against his will. Once he replaces the rest of his brain with synthetics, he'll be a complete machine. Only then will he be legally dead.
How are you feeling, 100 series Realian? Is the food here unsatisfactory? Even Realians require nourishment, you know. Are the Federation's 100 series Realians so ill-mannered that they don't even reply to simple questions?
I don't like that name.
Well, my goodness, pardon me. And what would you like to be called, Miss 100 series Realian?
I don't like strangers to be calling me by my name. Where are you planning on taking me?
That, I'm afraid, is not for you to know.
What will happen to me?
You're going to help us out. Machines like you exist to be used. What happens to you after that, God only knows. Assuming you people even have a god, that is.
All I can really do is seek out and find the Gnosis. I can't help you with anything.
That may be true. But this part of you is a little different. We'd like to have a word with the man you have hidden inside of you. In any case, you'd best be keeping yourself alive as long as possible. He will be arriving soon.
Mommy, I want to go home to the lab.
Let's see. The mission objective is to rescue a 100 series Realian. Now, where is she being held captive? I don't want to cause a commotion until I find the Realian. It'd be best to avoid unnecessary confrontations. Alright, so we're invisible right now. You can see the outline. No one else can see me, though. Let's talk about what just happened. Alright, so we had the introduction of Ziggy, Margulis, and Momo. So Margulis, he seems like a generic bad guy right now, I'm sure, but he's actually a really good character. He's one of my favorites in this series. Actually, I saw someone in the chat comparing him to Malos. I actually like him better than Malos. Ziggy's a really tragic character. I would probably call him the most tragic character in the series. And you don't really know that until you get his full backstory and stuff, but I would say he easily surpasses someone like Melia, you know, just in terms of really tragic stuff. And then you have Momo, the little lolly that we saw in jail cell that we have to rescue now. I like Momo a lot too. I really like all the characters in this series. I really do. I really do. So now with all that done, Realian that Commander Margulis acquired supposedly possesses incredible powers. That artificial humanoid that looks like a kid, it's gotta just be a rumor. Now we can save again. Mr. Poe, these characters are amazing, I'm telling you. They're actually amazing. So what we know about Ziggy, he's a cyborg, he committed suicide 100 years ago. And he was brought back against his will as a cyborg. Pretty messed up, honestly.
Damn it, a malfunction. I see. So that 100 series Realian is encoded with extensive amounts of research data, left behind by the founder of UTIC?
Yes. It's data that could affect the entire fate of mankind.
What is the founder's involvement?
The founder of UTIC was the same man who advocated the creation of that child, the 100 series observational unit, Joachim Mizrahi. A madman who lost his humanity by immersing himself in science. You look as if you have something to say. Yes, you guessed correctly. He is my ex-husband. Do you want to know what it was like being married to a murderer?
No.
In any case, it's certain that the organization is frantically trying to get its hands on that data. I'm afraid we don't have much time to spare.
Understood. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Our hopes rest on you.
There's one thing I'd like to clarify.
Yes?
My instructions are to take the Realian to the Miltian star system. Yet she's registered with the government as your daughter. Why is it that you don't want me to bring her back here?
We're currently carrying out an operation based in the area between Miltia and Micdom. An operation vital to the human race. That's why I'm sending her there. That's all I can say right now. Besides, this way, I won't have to see her either.
Yuri Mizrahi. What a strange woman.
Alright, so our invisibility is malfunctioning, so we'll have to actually be careful now if you want to be stealthy. We just got a little bit more backstory behind Momo and Yuri Mizrahi. So, Momo, someone asked in chat, what is a Realian? A Realian is a synthetic human, basically. It's a creation of humanity. They're usually programmed with a few extra parts and stuff, but they are designed to be as close to humans as possible, so they have, like, real thoughts and all that kind of stuff. They're kind of like Blades in Xenoblade 2. A little bit different. Looks like my footsteps will echo on this floor. I didn't even have time to explain it. I didn't think it was going to aggro me yet. So yeah, they're just a little bit different than normal humans, but they're basically created humans. Let's go with that. Artificial humans. It looks like my footsteps will echo on this floor. You best not to run in order to avoid alerting the enemy. Well, too late for that. You can walk by holding down the R2 button while I move. It's gonna catch. I'll just fight him. It's okay if you fight like 1 or 2 enemies. It's not a big deal. Ziggy's strong enough that it doesn't matter. We cannot see enemy health right now. We don't have Shion's ability to do that, and we don't have an accessory that'll let us do that right now. But Ziggy's usually fine on his own, even if he's not. If we do run into a little bit of trouble, we do have all the escape packs that we got from Shion's party, because items carry over, so that's funny. Even though we're not actually part of the same party, the items will carry over anyway. So let's just go ahead and check out what Ziggy's moves are. See what he can do. So that's his physical attack. I think he can actually just kill without using attack, but I want to show off attack, so we'll go ahead and do that. This is the ideal turn for Ziggy to move on right here, because this will give him a boost. Of course not. Of course, dude. Of course. I should have known. I should have known. It would have been really nice to have that boost turn. Should have known they'd move 4 times in a row, though. Let's check out what Ziggy can do with tech attacks. So we'll do Cyber Kick here.
Let's go.
We got that. Nice damage. We do get the skill point turn end at least. Points times 2. Is there a scope item in the first? I can go back and get it then. That'll be helpful. Let's see, let's try a laser blade. Now we got our boost turn if we want it. We should move next anyway. Let's say this will be enough damage to kill. If it's not, we can just boost up in a second. Alright, we're good. So, Ziggy's honestly not that good in this game, but for this one section, he's fine. The reason he's not good he's kind of outclassed by Cosmos, for the most part, and what he can do. But the other reason that he's not that great is because of a value called agility, which I'll try to explain later. So he said there's a scope in this first room. Let's see if I can navigate and find it now that I'm no longer invisible. Here's some useful items. Should probably always try to explore every room to see if there's like destroyable items and stuff. Okay, so here's the thing about agility in this game. I'll go ahead and explain it. So, the reason agility is so important in this game is because it determines how often you can move. And basically, agility will not rise with level. So you're stuck with whatever your default agility value is, no matter what. So the reason that is important is because you can get a lot more turns if your agility value is higher. And if you have a low default agility, you can't really do anything about that. Luckily for Ziggy, when we first get him, he comes with an agility +1 ring. Without this, he would be even worse, trust me. But he's fortunate that we have that. Alright. Let's check something else here. Blue ring, dexterity +2. Honestly, I don't think we need the scope. I really don't think we need the scope. I think we'll be fine. So we need to be stealthy and not run into any more enemies here because they'll be really dangerous with our current level of health. I'll go ahead and heal them up with some items because items are really plentiful in this game. You usually just get items from defeating enemies that'll help restore your health and stuff like that. So we don't have to like conserve them or anything like that. So now we need to be more stealthy. But okay, sure, that's fine. Wait for him to go by. Jeez. I was looking for a chest. I thought it was in a chest. Don't worry about it. Good gameplay, good gameplay. We can't go this way yet. That's somewhere else. That's how we get out of here, I believe.
Who goes there?
Why are they so fast? I just wanted to check the door, man. These are all the same enemies, so they should die from the kicks. Unless I'm unlucky, I guess. We get that experience back. Boost turn, cool. Kill him. Well, now he can move plenty of times and not take any damage. Same enemies. Took no damage that time, just one hit, or 2 hits. Amazing. Why did it not kill him the one time? I'm so confused. Oh well. Not a big deal. All the stuff we got before. And we're back to where we were. See, it was that easy. Segment address. Discovered that. But I want to equip the scope instead of one of the other things right now. That's the thing. I think it'll be helpful. Might be able to just put it on Momo later. We definitely want the agility. Not this. We can prevent poison. I think we'll probably change this up a little bit once we get Momo. Spoilers, sorry. Momo will join as a party member. I can't really stealth when they're both on that side. That's fine though. I can fight one enemy.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
Maybe I can if they have more turns than I do. Not really a big deal. See, now we're healthy again. Let's wait for this guy to pass. Alright. I want this treasure chest. Only one of them can aggro me at a time, so I'm not worried about that. I'll also probably just play it a little safe here. And we'll get our treasure chest. Item. Escape pack. Good thing we have 17 of these. And we'll have invincibility frames to get the treasure chest after this. And they don't even see me anymore. Amazing. Decoder 11. Have we seen segment address 11? Let's see. On the journey, we gotta find all of them. I don't know if we'll be doing that in this playthrough, but that's a thing we can do if we want to. I think these games have really good voice. Well, at least 1 and 3 have really good voice acting. Xenosaga 2 has some things in it. Combat can get a lot faster later on once you get the really good tech attacks, and it's also pretty fast if you use AGWSs and know what to do there. That AGWS looks formidable. I'd like to avoid fighting if possible. I wonder if I could distract him. Well, let's see. What if we operate this crane? Battle animations get much faster as the series goes on. They are a little slow in this game. At least the tech attack stuff is. You can skip over some things later on, but... Oh, we can go this way, that's right. AGWS combat is boring, I don't blame you.
That's odd. B-Block hasn't checked in yet. I'll go check up on them. You two, stay right there. Yes, sir.
Is something wrong out there?
Shut up and sit down.
That must be where she is.
Get him, Ziggy.
Watch the enemy closely and react.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly. Okay, just these types of enemies? Alright, that's easy enough. Goodbye. I love Momo. How can you not like Momo?
The outcome was decided even before the battle.
Who are you?
The contact subcommittee sent me here to rescue you.
The contact subcommittee? Mommy?
Stand away from the door. I'm going to break it in.
Wait, you can't! They said an alarm would go off if I tried to force it open.
I guess looks can be deceiving.
There should be a master key held somewhere in this block. If you can find it.
All right. I'll be right back.
We're gonna end it off right there today, and next time on Xenosaga, we are going to rescue Momo. Hopefully, at least. We'll see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to the next episode, and as always, have a wonderful day.